Official live starts in 3, 2, 1. What's up, everybody?
What's up, guys?
This is Camila Wilson with Earththreads International, and I'm here with Awu right now. And we want to tell you something really exciting that we're about to do in the next 2 weeks. So, Awu, do you want to get started?
Yeah, you can start it.
All right. This is what we're planning. Next week, we're going to be going to Longtong, and we're going to be trekking for 22 days in the Longtong National Forest Park through Longtong, through the Tamang Heritage Trek, all the way down from Kianjin Gompa on the Ganja La Trek to the Hilambu Circuit, and from the Hilambu Circuit, we'll be coming back to Kathmandu. So Tamang Heritage Trail is just north of Junche, just east of Saiprubesi, which is the starting point for all of the Longtong treks. And that takes about 3 to 4 days. And then after that, we'll be going to Longtong Valley to Kianchin Gompa, where there's 3 peaks, the highest being Yala Peak at 5,550 meters. Then there's Terkori, which is at 4,700 meters. And then there's Kianchin Gompa, which is at 4,500 meters. So then once we do those 3 peaks, we'll be heading south through the Ganja La Trek, past Gosaikunda, where you guys saw me last time, and we'll be going through the Hilambu Circuit back to the Shivapuri National Forest, where we'll be heading back towards Kathmandu. And then after that, we'll be resting at a Buddhist monastery for a few days. What we're really excited to tell you about is that we're going to be documenting the whole thing, taking videos, sending live updates, just keeping you guys updated, because this plan is to actually prepare us for what I really want to share with you guys is the debut of a world record set. I want to set the record for the first female Guatemalan to hike and summit all 14 peaks above 8,000 meters. I want to be an 8,000er. There's 40 8,000ers in the world, and I am one of them. So with that being said, this year is dedicated to trekking and training at 4,000, 5,000 meters, 6,000 meters, all the way up to 7,000 meters. And at the same time, promoting and finding sponsors and brands that want us to, that would be willing to sponsor us as ambassadors. So with that being said, Longtong is going to be the first of many treks this year where I'm training to do the 14 peaks, and my friend Al was going to help me out with documenting this first trek in the training course. After that, of course, I have to figure out all the details about permits, sponsoring, and different things and details I will need to do in order to summit the first 8,000 meter peak. So I'm going to save a little bit of that information for now, but is there anything that you feel like, you want to share right now about what?
I think, yeah, you introduced very clear.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I have nothing to, Yeah, it's good. Yeah, and, yeah, good luck.
Thanks. Yeah, good luck to you too.
Yeah, good luck.
So, I was telling Awu that up there I'm going to have his back and he's going to have my back. We're going to share the entire experience with you guys. Little by little, we'll be sharing more details about what's happening. For example, there's a trekking expedition up Everest that I want to support, and that's going to be a really exciting one because that's the highest peak. And we are following based on this book right here. This is the Nepal Himalaya Lonely Planet trekking guide, and it has everything. So it has everything that we need from the Longtong. It has the Tamang map, the Longtong map, the Ganja La, and the Hilambu Circuit map. So I'll be using this book for most of my trekking guides, trekking for this year, because I will be solo trekking most of it if I'm not going with friends. And it's all going to be documented. But what I'm really excited about is attempting the 14 peaks, because as I was thinking about it, I thought, you know what, if all I do is dream of becoming the first female Guatemalan-American to trek all 14 peaks, and I do that, and I don't even climb one mountain, well, then I'm still happy and I still feel successful that I even believed in myself that I could do it. So if you're watching this and you follow me for the next year or so and I don't make it, I just want you to know that never give up on your dreams. Even if your dreams are wild, believe in them and make them come into fruition, put them into action. And that's what I'm doing with a bunch of research. I'm doing a lot of research, So one thing I really want to do during this long tong trek is to reach out to brands that might consider me for sponsorship, because it's 14 peaks. And if I can find 14 serious investors to help me to hike and fund my expedition, I could set this record by next year or within the next 2 years before I turn 30. So that's what I'm really excited about. And that's why even if I don't make it to 8,000 meters, I will be doing as many of the 4,000 to 7,000 meter treks as I can this year. And yeah, I can't really think of anything else to add right now.
Yeah, I also gonna go 30 years old.
Yes, and so that's what I want to do. I want to inspire others. So right now, he and I are just planning on doing the Long Tong Tamong trek. But if we can both find sponsors, then would you want to do 14 peaks above 8,000 meters with me?
Yeah, why not?
Why not? Why not? So it's just a matter of finding sponsors and ambassadors. So with that being said, this is just the dream team right now. So we'll be going to Long Tong on
Dream
Monday. Dream
Yeah,
team.
yeah.
Should we name it?
Yeah, Dream Team is good. Why not? Yeah,
Dream team.
like yeah, Mike Jordan.
Yeah,
Scott
right.
Pippen. I'm Scott Pippen more. I think. Yeah, you are a great leader. Yes.
Oh my gosh. And you know what? That's what we're here to do. We're here to promote the best in ourselves and to promote leadership in ourselves. And that's what we're doing. So with that being said, we're going to keep you guys updated. We're going to make some documentary films just documenting the first trek in the training series for this year's 4,000 to 7,000 meters. And by the end of this year, we might be trekking our first 8,000 meters, in which case we'll be finding sponsors and everything like that. So I'm really excited about this. You know, guys, I really want to find brands that are willing to sponsor and promote us. Like I want to promote the Grail brand, the water bottle that is world famous for filtration. You can take it out camping with you. It's highly durable. It has a lot of reuses, and you don't have to take plastic. So one thing I really want to tie into all this is environmental conservation as well as self-empowerment. So the Grail is one of the companies I would really love to find if they would be willing to sponsor me. Another one would be North Face, of course. Also, I really want to see if, I really want to see if, to our commenter, if Under Armour would be willing to sponsor, because I am also a 20-year martial artist. I will be going for my jiu-jitsu black belt in the next few years. So brands like Under Armour, North Face, Grail, and of course Cliff, different nutrition brands and things like that. Another thing I'm really excited about is if brands like GoPro would be willing to sponsor us, or Patagonia. So gear, REI Adventure, these different adventure and outdoor companies that might be interested in. For example, also there's Intrepid Travel, there's Mountain Travel, Sobek, there's Garmin, GoPro, Goal Zero, BioLite. These are all companies that might be willing to sponsor. So for example, a sustainable and environmental brand I would consider would be Grail, because it reduces plastic waste. And of course, I did reach out to Miss Health magazine, which they're doing a $20,000 award and magazine cover photo shoot. So I let them know that I'm a trekker here in Nepal, and I'm attempting to do a historical expedition where I become the first Guatemalan-American to summit all 14 peaks above 8,000 meters. And like I said, guys, there's 48,000ers in the world, and I'm one of them. And even if I don't hike one mountain, I believe in myself in this. And so I'll be reaching out after the Long Tong to different magazine outlets like Outside Magazine, National Geographic's Adventure, Backpacker Magazine, in order to let them know what I'm doing. And hopefully I find sponsors. So with that, that's also kind of out there. Do you want to mention what we might be doing in China?
Yeah. I'm very welcome to you in China.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's a video editor. He made such a cool video of his hometown with him and his animals and his family. It was such a cool video. I love that video.
Thank you.
And so we'll be working on a video like that. And then we'll be posting it on social media outlets for anyone to access in China, in the Western world, in.
Yeah.
And then hopefully maybe next year we get to actually maybe I make it to China again and start working on visa sponsorship, because some of the peaks are on the Chinese border as well. And maybe we find sponsors that are willing to sponsor our team. Awu, if you're still with me, that are Chinese as well. So we're looking for international brand sponsors. This is for global peace and unity. We believe that, that harmony and balance, they come from the connections that we make. And when you make those connections and you believe in them and you believe in what is possible, then anything can be done. And that's really what we're trying to prove here, that anything can be done, no matter who you are, no matter where you're from, no matter what you believe. Anything is possible when you set your mind to it, when you believe yourself. Anything. So my trek, my dream, my entire life has been to summit Mount Everest. And then since being here in Nepal, I've learned about all of the amazing trekkers and hikers that have summited 8,000 meters and broken world records. And I'm so inspired by every single person that I've met, even people that I haven't met yet. And I really hope to one day be able to sit at that table and say, I did this, and give thanks and give. And so with that, I'm just really excited about starting this journey. This is the official debut. I'm letting you guys know what my plan is for the next year. I'll be in Nepal, going back and forth between Kathmandu and these different trekking different trails within the next year, hoping to train and find sponsors and ambassadors willing to promote our expedition. And so the highest is going to be 5,550 that we do on this trek.
Yeah, let's see.
Yep. And you know what? One thing I love the most is that even if you're not successful, right? The fact that you even embarked on the journey is a success in and of itself. And that's what I'm excited for. So I think that maybe the fact that I'm not afraid of failing is something that helps give me courage. But at the same time, I believe that in the moment, the strength comes, and you can push yourself beyond the limits that seem like that hold you back.
Yeah.
So that's what we're working on. We're looking for ambassador brands. We're doing some research. So just to give you guys a little update and information on what exactly are the 14 8,000 meter peaks. Okay, so today is March 1st. It's leap year, and in 2 days we're embarking on the Longtong Valley expedition. We're going without a guide. We'll be camping most of the way, bringing our own gear, bringing our own food, and we'll be doing the Tamang Heritage Trek starting in Dunche, and then from Tamang we'll finish the Longtong, and then from Kianjin Gompa, instead of going back down to Turlo Besi to do the Gosai Kunda Trek, we'll be going through Ganjala. It's still open after the 2015 earthquake, and from Ganjala we'll be connecting from Longtong to the Hilambu Circuit. And that's what we'll be doing. The 14 peaks that are above 8,000 meters are known as the 8,000ers. And here's the name of each one listed by respective elevation. So the number one highest mountain famous in the world is Mount Everest. That's 99,031 feet. Two, also known as Mount Godwin-Austen, which is at 8,611 meters, approximately 28,251 feet on the border of Pakistan and China. The third one is Kangchenjunga at 8,586 meters. The fourth one is Lhotse, 8,516 meters on the border of Nepal and China. Kanchenjunga is on Nepal and India. You have Makalu, number 5, which is at 8,163 meters in Nepal. You have Dhaulagiri, which is at 8,167 meters in Nepal. You have Nanga Parbat at 8,126 meters in Pakistan, Annapurna 1, which is in Nepal, at 8,091 meters, Gasher Brum 1, Hidden Peak, also known as, at 8,080 meters on the border of Pakistan and China. You have Broad Peak at 8,051 meters on the border of Pakistan and China. And then you have Gasher Brum number 2 on the border of Pakistan and China at 8,035 meters. And last but not least, you have Shisha Pangma at 8,027 meters on the border of Tibet and China. So, home sweet home is in Nepal for now.
Yes.
And we'll be doing everything from here, finding sponsors and finding brands that are willing to help us promote this expedition. So we have to see if he's going to be breaking any records, but I do know that I will be the first female Guatemalan-American to summit all 14 peaks. Woo! Let's go Guatemala! Viva Guatemala!
Yes.
And we're going to do some research and see what kind of records that Awu can break if he does the 14 peaks with me. But he's super strong. I know I'm strong, and we'll also be training starting
I
with
think
the
that you
long
are
tongue.
stronger than me. Yeah, absolutely.
You think so?
Yes, yes.
So are you gonna leave me in the middle of all 14
No,
peaks?
no,
Like,
no. I need you to take care of me, you know. Yes.
Cool, no worries. I've got your back.
Yeah, yeah.
We're
that's
gonna do
my
this.
bad.
And then
Yeah.
you know what? As we start getting more sponsors, we'll be able to get better gear and we'll be able to do better documentaries. So we'll be able to do like better quality videos and things like that so that we can promote our brand. And not only are we going to be promoting what we're doing, but it's all starting at Nepali Hive. It's all starting here in Kathmandu. So, and if you don't know this, I actually just spoke to a yoga studio, and I'll actually be working here in Nepal with yoga and meditation. So I'm really excited about all of that. And then my friend over here, do you want to talk about it yet, or do you want to keep it a secret until we start doing it?
Yeah, I think before I think I need to stay slow, huh?
Yeah,
To be
100%,
slow, basically.
100%. So guys, we're not gonna open up too much yet, but we're super excited.
Low key.
Super low key, keeping it low key, like
Yeah.
Loki and Thor, you know. But yeah, so after Long Tong, we'll get back with you guys on another live video, but we'll be focusing on documenting. We might be able to do some live videos if we find Wi-Fi up there on the mountain, but it's 22 days max. We'll be doing the Hilambu circuit back to Kathmandu, so we're taking a bus on Monday to Dunche, and it'll be it's an 8-hour bus ride, and then walking back to Kathmandu in 20 days.
So follow our channel. Thank you, guys.
What he said. Follow us on Instagram at @camila.a.wilson. We might actually open up another Instagram in order to promote for both of us for what we're doing this expedition. And of course, follow my YouTube channel. Hey, what's your YouTube channel called?
Sorry, my YouTube channel it's Chinese language. It's hard to search. Sorry, guys. I will change it.
And then what I can
Yes.
also do is add a banner. So I'll add a banner for the next live video, and we'll put it up there so you guys can write it down and follow. Find me on Facebook at Camila Alejandra Wilson. You can follow my link tree on Instagram to my Facebook, and you can get in contact with me there personally. And yeah, please keep up with what we're doing. We're so excited to share this experience with you guys. Like I said, even if we just do the Long Tong, we'll be documenting it and sharing it with you guys. But it is in an attempt to do all 14 peaks above 8,000 meters, and I want to break that world record as the first Guatemalan-American representing Guatemala to summit all 14 peaks. Woo! Okay, so peace, love, namaste, and if you guys, if you guys believe in us, shoot us an email at camila.a.wilson, Camila8511 if you're interested in emailing me any information or asking me any questions. And again, my Instagram is at camila.a.wilson, and you can follow what I'm doing there as well. All right. With that, peace, love, namaste. See you guys again soon.
Peace out. Ciao, ciao.
3, 2, 1.
Yes. Yes. Great.
First video. Hey guys, so we actually had a technical difficulty and I wasn't able to leave the live video quite yet. So just to update you on what we're doing right now, we are checking the history of Chinese trekkers to see if our friend here reaches any categories for the 14 Peak Summit world record, but the Wi-Fi is super slow right now. So we don't know yet, but we're gonna be looking for world records that I can break as well. But yeah, okay, bye. Hi Oculus. Bye Oculus.